G'day and welcome to DoughBoy Gaming and another basically impromptu live stream. This is City Skylines and we're going to continue on with our zoo build and our development of our community. First, g'day Aussie Medic. I will drive. Quack, the ambulance is parked outside for you, mate. Free trip to the mental house. Laugh my ass off. I will drive, but someone else can take it from there. One look at me and I'll be parked in the bed. Very funny. Thanks very much. G'day, Robert. How are you, buddy? Welcome. All right. Now, the video is not showing up. Why is that? I know why. Because I was remiss in changing a setting. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. As my other goes all over the place. So that should bring us back nicely. There we have it. I apologise. Always pays to enable the actual game before you start streaming. I'm good, thanks, Robert. I'm good. I've just finished doing a recording of 2 episodes on Seismophic Extreme, and I was sort of like, oh, do I get to bed? And I wasn't ready for bed, so I thought, well, I'll do a quick 30-45 minute stream on City Skylines and just see how we go. I'm enjoying doing this one with the zoo and that at the moment, so I thought we'd continue. Alright, so let's get straight into it without any more mucking about. So, what have we done? We did a little bit of stuff off camera, just a bit of tidying up. We've added in a new garbage dump here because our landfill site here, even though it's not full, we were starting to run out of enough garbage trucks to deal with the garbage and stuff. And for some reason, I still have garbage piled up at the main zoo, but it won't get rid of it. So, if I come in here, look at my garbage, for some reason the zoo is the only place that's got a garbage issue. Now, I don't know why. I really don't understand why garbage is piled up and it won't clear from the zoo. But anyway, we will continue and we'll see how that goes. Delta Bravo Productions! Welcome, my friend, welcome. Shouldn't you be in the zoo? Mate, no, I shouldn't be, but I will show you something. As I turn off the map. There you go. we did name something after you, DB. So, Delta Bravo Bovines, in a fitting tribute to yours and Farmer Klein's ongoing little bit of a joke. So you've made yourself into a little bovine farming conglomerate down here. If I can just get the camera to come right. So there you go. But anyway, all right. So we'll get rid of that. Come back over here. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I've got a big garbage problem over here. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Now what I am going to do, well it also helps if I take it off pause. That probably will fix that now. That's probably why it wasn't fixing itself, but anyway. Alrighty. So we'll see if the garbage clears off from there. Now, let's see. I think we've done everything in the zoo we possibly can at the moment. So we'll go in here and have a look at our zoo section. Bring up all this area here. Flamingo enclosure, I think we've already got that, which we do. It's over there. We've got a sea life enclosure to do, elephant enclosure we've done. So we just need to do a sea life enclosure as I go too far, which we'll do once we get a bit more money. Garbage is piled up. That should hopefully clear off very soon. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. The other thing we did do off camera is we've already expanded our area. So we've bought 2 extra zones so we can expand out. Because we've got so much of the main map is taken up by the river. We are starting to run out of real estate, so we need to start expanding our community out. So we're going to go out to the east as we look at it now. We're going to head out here with our commercial and our neighbourhoods, our actual living areas. And this side over here will be purely industrial. So, for instance, what we will be doing, if I bring up our map there, we've got a lot of fertile land. So we'll do a little bit of forestry here, we'll do farming down here, and we'll fill the rest of this in here with farming as well for our industry. What have we got going on down here? Not enough buyers for products. So we haven't got enough buyers. We need more people and we need more commercial. Duck. Johnny V needs a zoo tour. Why does Johnny V need a zoo tour? Have I missed something? Johnny V's not even here. He's probably watching his Netflix. Alright, what we're going to do, we are going to have to disrupt the flow of traffic and all that round through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically demolish a lot of these houses through here by putting in a bigger road. He's on Facebook. Well, I can't give him a zoo tour if he's on Facebook. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put in a 4-lane road with decorative trees. So we're going to take it from there. What have I got? I've obviously got something here then that's going to block that. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? What buildings have I got? I've put something in place there, haven't I? No? Alright, well let's just do this. No, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? So, I'm not thinking. Right. So we're going to wipe out all those houses through there and put in a nice new road. Now we will extend that. So this will be our main thoroughfare coming out here. Now what we have also done is, in preparation for later on, we've got a new set of on-ramps here that'll head into the freeway here. So, but for the moment we can't extend out because we need either this patch of land here or this patch of land here and then hook it in. So we're not doing that quite yet, but I've just put them there ready so I remind myself I need to have a joining area. Okay, so what we now need to do is we need to come back in here and fix all this zoning up. So we'll just do that. Not ideal having a 3-block depth of houses, but that'll be okay. That'll work out. And we can start extending out this way. So we've now got these one-way streets, so I'm going to change those now. So emergency services, I'll get to those in a minute. Aussie Medic, trust you to just be interested in those. I will get to those in a second. Support slow traffic. I really need parking, but I want to sort of put the roads in. They're going to sort of lower a bit of the noise pollution. So we're going to make this one 2-way. And all the way through here. There. We're going to make that 2-way as well. Go away. The building is burned down. Well, the fire brigade haven't been very good. Alright, so that's all now 2-way through there. Now, we've lost... What's going on with our power? Getting low on power. Alright. Wind turbine is going to cost us 6,000. That'll only give us... What's that going to give us? An extra 8 megawatt. It's not going to really get us out of trouble. It'll make us about par, but that's not ideal. Alright, well we need to get them some power before they get upset and they leave. The advanced wind turbine will give us 20 megawatt. Let's put one of those in. We'll put that in over here. So it is nice and close there to the power lines existing, and it should tie straight in. Hopefully. I think it has. Let's have a look at our power. Yeah, so we're back up to sort of where we need to be, although we can't really push it too much more. So we need to make a fair bit of money and get that running. So, building is burned down. Are you sure there's enough firemen? No, there's probably not enough firemen, but that's okay. We can fix that just by getting rid of it, okay? Not seen, not heard. We're right. Now, Aussie Medic asked about the emergency areas. So healthcare, so our little hospitals or our healthcare clinics, we've got one of those. So we do need to expand more healthcare. Our police station, we have one up here as well. And one down the bottom here. So we have them sort of divided across there. And we also have a police station over here at the industrial complex. The fire brigade, well, we have a fire brigade station over here to look after the the residential areas over here and commercial. We don't have one over here with the industry yet, but there certainly needs to be. And once we do the forestry, there will definitely need to be a fire brigade or two over here, because that tends to have a lot of fires. Alright, so all that being said, we really need to get some money. I see, so Aussie Medic has said, I see now that's what you and all this time. I'm thinking that is how you do it. Sorry, what are you talking about? I'm lost. I see now that that's what you and all this time I'm thinking that is how you do it. Okay, I think you're thinking faster than you're typing, Aussie. Alright, now what I do need to do, because Aussie's in the house, where's our medical centres? So there's one there, and that's the virtual farmer clinic, so we can't change that one. So the next medical centre we put in will name after Aussie Medic. So this game based in America or Australia. The game itself is not really sort of based anywhere. You can get various mods to change the look of the buildings. I haven't got any. So if we come in here to the neighbourhood, so we come into Ducky's neighbourhood, which is named after my son, there's a default style, and you can go in here and you can change them around. It'll actually change to that sort of look for an area, so you can get the British buildings or whatever else. But we haven't got any of those enabled at the moment, so we will go have a look at them. We haven't played City Skylines for a long time, so I disabled all the mods because I didn't know what was out of date and what wasn't. So what we'll do is we're going to just sort of fast forward a little bit. I want to get a bit of extra money behind us, like I said. We've got enough money now for a new medical centre, so we might just put that in. Let's have a look and see. We need a medical centre down this side. Now we've got that as a two-way street, we'll get better results. So we'll put in either a... They're both the same in the end anyway, but we'll put that one in. So there we go, medical centre. And the medical centre we'll rename. Aussie's Medical, give me capital, Medical Blunders. Alright, so there you are, Aussie Medics Blunders, Aussie's Medical Blunders. So that's our other healthcare centre now. So if we have a look at our healthcare map, I'll bring this up so easy to do it that way. We've got a nice good coverage now for healthcare in our residential area, which is very good. Oh, Duck, I love you. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's see what else we've got to do. Now, power is going to be an issue, so we do need to get another big power station. We can get an oil power plant now. So it's 120 megawatt as opposed to 40 megawatts. So that'll be the same as 3 coal power plants. So we need to get $50,000 to have that. And then effectively, that will be the same as 3 of those. Robert, I haven't named anything after you. Well, thank you for reminding me. I'm sure there was a toilet station here somewhere. No, I'm joking. We'll fix that, Robert. We will certainly fix that. Yeah, I'll have to think about that, but I'll give something to Robert. Delta Bravo's still in the house, or he's come back, one of the two. Alright. Any advice for me, DB? You play this a lot more than I do. Alright, so what we're going to do is we will extend our commercial out. So our residential out. Selling residential, we need just a little bit of industrial, a little bit of commercial. So we'll extend a little bit out anyway. We'll use some nice little pretty roads, which has got no parking, so the residents will be cranky because they won't have anywhere to park. So we'll bring that across to there, and we'll go across to there and back into there. We'll just go straight across there, straight across there. So that gives us another little area there now. Still got $13,000. That's okay. I do like to. Now I was saying, DB, in the last live stream I did, that I still haven't worked out the best layout for laying out a residential area. I've got lots of little templates that are available and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so we'll just see how that goes. But anyway, alright, so medical. So we're going to need another medical in here somewhere. We're going to need schooling. So schooling is probably important to get done as well. We've only got the 2 elementary schools. We need to get high school running. We need to get a university running. So that's a priority to get done as well. Let's go and have a look. We might just go and... Taxes are still 11%. 12% we start pushing our luck, but we'll go up to 12%. We'll just see what we can get out of them. And we can only get a $20,000 loan. So that's not really going to help us too much with getting power sorted. So we'll leave that for now. Budget. So we can always restrict things. So for instance, like we don't need medics, so we can always decrease them. For nighttime type use, we can cheapen the zoo a little bit and see if that kills off any animals. So we'll just drop that to 50% at nighttime. Haven't got anything going out there. Roads, no, we'll keep that up. Electricity, well, we don't really need to drop that too much more. Garbage, they do a fair bit of work at night. We'll leave that as it is. Okay. 12%, 13% and 14%. That works best, does it? Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. Let's have a look. 12%, 13% and 14%. Okay. Oh, this looks like it's new. I never noticed that before. It's probably 1 or 2 or 3 patches ago, but anyway. Doesn't matter. We won't sit there and wait for that. Alright, so we've upped our taxes. So we're now getting $5,000. That's okay. So if we... now we've got good demand for residential. So let's put some residential areas in. We'll put some residential in here. Now they don't like having commercial though mixed in with the residential, do they, DB? There's no point putting commercial in here because they don't like the noise. Or do you reckon they that runs alright? So I'm making the notes because I know DB plays this a lot more than I do. Mind you, I mean, I wouldn't take advice on him from RimWorld because he just kills his people in RimWorld. He's a bit of a status there, but then again, he might also be setting me up here as well, so I've got to be careful. Alright, so we'll just extend out the sewerage and water supplies. Alright, so that's that done. That's enough for there. Power, yeah, we're still taking a little bit more than what we're making, but we've almost got 50,000. So okay, all right. Well, what we'll do is when we've got a bit of demand for commercial, we'll put a little smack of commercial in here. What we'll do actually is I'll break that up a little bit. I'll put a street through there like that, and then we'll make that zone. We'll make that little commercial zone there. Am I down near Gunnedah Duck? No, I'm nowhere near Gunnedah, Robert. I'm in Sydney. Sydney. Okay. Water problems? Okay. So we've got to extend our... So we've got to get more Eustaces online. So these are the Eustace Farmer outlets. It's going to take a bit of our money away, but we've got to do it. Because otherwise they won't be very happy Somalians. And put another water supply in here. Put it down. Put that up here. Plumb that one in. That's all good. So our water's now sorted again. Okay, now this should start being populated, which it is, and I missed that little bit there, so we'll just very quickly run that across there like that. Send that out, connect that up. Okay. Okay, where I'm going in September. Robert says, okay, where I'm going in September will be 5 hours 34 minutes northwest of Sydney. Nice. Alrighty. Now, crime. We've got a bit of crime again. Alright, now first things first. Let's slow this down. We now can put in our power station, our better power stations. We're going to put in an oil power plant. Now, in the interim, while we're setting this up, oh, I've got some issues. You have to check on that. We have some issues. Put that down. So that'll give us, our power problem will now be sorted. Oops. So now we're creating 316 megawatt and only using 142. So that's okay. Now, what have we got here? Taxes too high. See, he gave us a bad steer, right? Delta Bravo said 13% is fine for, no, farmers don't like it. Farmers don't like it. What we'll do is we'll bump that down to 13 and see if we can make them a bit happier. All right, budget, the loans, payment left, 32,000 left on that loan. That's okay, that won't take too long. Aussie Medics in Sydney next week in Bondi. Excellent. And see, look at all these abandoned farms. Let me guess, did Delta Bravo bovines leave? Because, no, they're still there. That's okay. Alright, clear them out. Clear out the dead, effectively. Alright, now. It could be 11, 12, 30. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. You just told me the wrong rate because you wanted to see me fail. I mean, I'm going to do that anyway at some point. So, I don't need any extra help in failing. I need extra help in surviving. Okay, there's a difference. Alright, now, 22,000. So let's get some schooling going. What we might do, we still haven't got enough money for a high school, so that's okay. But this area over here is going to need some elementary schooling. So we'll put in this one here, and we'll pop it in there like that. So that should help sustain and help this area over here. So elementary school, so there we go. So we're getting back up, getting most of our little kiddies into school, which is good. Got to have the kids at school, if only to get them out of the parents' hair during the day. All right, now what have we got to do next? We've got that road through there. Now, traffic's not too bad. A bit of a build up through here. What have we got in there? All right, I think it's time that we increase the size of that road through there. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a large avenue with some grass. Now, these residents are going to be very, very unhappy. In fact, what we might do, instead of disturbing the residents, we might just, because there'll be a lot more traffic going. No, maybe not. No. I'm thinking about putting a road from here, giving the commercial side direct access to the industry. But we're not going to do that. So what we'll do is we'll just upgrade this road for now. Large avenue with grass. So, I've got, okay. So we've got something there we have to move, which is the police station. So we've got to move that. So let's move that to there, right? Take them out. That's okay. Now I don't think we ever could move the stations in the early build. So that's a bit of a change too, I think. So this will chew through the money a little bit. Now, that's as far as we're going to go with that, because that looks a bit bizarre, doesn't it? Okay, let's change that out. Bizarre looking bridge. That'd be something they'd do in WA, a bridge like that. Alright, so we've got this down here. This stuff here I'm going to make commercial eventually anyway. It's not going to be residential. So that's okay. They can just stay there as they are for now. This is all filled up nicely. A bit of water, a bit of extra water down through here and sewage. Send that down there, that'll be okay. No, it's a Queensland. No, 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 no. I mean, where else in the world, now, I mean, Rigidities, where else in the world would you have a freeway that has traffic lights on it because you've got an intersection? I mean, really? I mean, I know you only have 5 cars a day on a freeway in Perth, but just ridiculous. It really is. Alright, now, let's have a look. I might have to sort out the intersections again and sort this traffic out. And I might have to also get the traffic mod, because it's not really helping there. What we will do is we'll put a very small two-way. Go there. Bring him off to there. This will probably change later on, but just for now, I've got enough. Haven't got enough money. Okay, so we'll just fast forward a little bit, get extra money. We'll finish that road off and see if that helps take a bit of this load of traffic out of here. We're all for trying to do that. No, I don't have the public transportation system yet because it's only just sort of started becoming available as we've leveled up, and I haven't had time to go in and do that. So we will do some buses. I tend to fail buses very quickly. Tours. I didn't know we had tours. That's part of the park life. That's interesting. So we'll give them a tour of all of our famous landmarks, as in our facilities that are named after people that are in the stream. Okay. So $5,000. We should have enough, hopefully, now to finish that off, and we'll see if that fixes our traffic woes. Whoops. Yeah, like that. Alright, now I'll be interested to see if that has an impact straight away. So we'll just reserve that for a minute. Doesn't seem to be doing too much. There's a big hold up through there though, isn't there? Alright, what we need to do then, I don't know why. Let's go, which one was the traffic one? That one. Go junctions. No, see, I don't want traffic lights. Okay, see if that makes it any better, because I've turned off the traffic lights now, so all I've got to do is stop and give way. We will actually have a look at it's going from a 3-lane to a 2-lane. Let's, what we got there? One-way highway with sound barriers. Let's see if we change that back to a highway, whether that makes any better. Yeah, g'day Farmer Client. We have got a few traffic issues at the moment. We're just trying to sort of lessen the impact of this roundabout a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not. We have got a fair bit of traffic banked up through here. So the other thing we might just do is we might just be done with it and go a 6-lane road with decorative grass, because that should fix most of this problem through here. But then it may not. So, because all the traffic wants to go over in here. So if what we might do is we might just see if we can alleviate that by doing a. Sorry, I'm concentrating too much on trying to fix this traffic. What we will do is we'll just oh, the zoo's leveled up to level 4. So Rob's Canadian Zoo of Bizarreness. We've now got a monkey palace. Oh dear, and we got a giraffe enclosure. Who's the biggest monkey we know? Well, I'm thinking it might be Eustace. Anyway, we'll bring that into there like that, and that may help that traffic flow. We'll just see. We'll just see. All right. So let's go to the zoo. Have we got enough money? Well, I might not have enough money. Let's have a look and see how much the monkey palace is. 20,000. Okay. Yeah, Eustace Pharmer, Aussie medic. Eustace Pharmer. That's who it's named. Going to be named after. Now we do need to put the paths in first because some of this stuff just drives me batty. So we'll bring a path. Space really occupied. Through there. Bring out a bit of a rolling path around through here. We'll fill it all in with trees and make it a bit of a area. Put some little parking area, parking area in there. Or no, Robert, I'm not going to name. Oh, no, I'm not going to name the monkeys after you. The monkeys are more ideally suited to someone else, I think. So we're going to put the monkeys in. So we got monkeys are in. Now, naming it, we'll think about that a little bit later. I'll come back to that one. Alright. So our zoo is pretty much taken form. So that's all well and good. Now, once we've done the zoo, I was thinking about this earlier. Once we've done the zoo, the next thing we'll do is we'll do an amusement park as well. So somewhere over here further, we'll do an amusement park because we've also got that option available to us. Alright, so we've got more demand for housing. So let's zone a bit more housing in. There and there and there. Nice and quick and easy. Okay. What else have we got to do now? Let's have a look at this traffic. Did it sort it out? Now that sort of made it a lot smoother. So we've moved that all over into here. It has helped it a fair bit. So it's not anywhere near as congested as it was. Now the other thing is too, with the zoning, we can actually put in the zoning. So if I go out of that, get out of that, go into here, if I've got it available yet, city planning, here we go. So what you can do is you can actually go in here, and with this you can do a heavy traffic ban, for instance. So if I was to enable that, trucks and that wouldn't go through the actual residential areas, but you just need to make sure you've got an access point through there for them to go everywhere else. So for instance, the zoo may need deliveries, so they would need an access point and a way in and out. So if you blocked it off, they wouldn't be able to get there. So that's a thing you can do. So you can also then you can encourage biking and electric cars and all that sort of stuff. Filter industrial waste. We don't have to worry about boost connections. Outside connections in the area can handle more vehicles carrying tourists, increasing the amount of visitors in the city. We haven't got an outside connection part of that zone, so that's not really... where is the signal for demands? Down here, Aussie Medic. So down the bottom here, we've got a set of bars. It's actually hidden by my GUI. It's just a set of 3 bars, and it's green for residential, blue for commercial, and then orange for industrial. So as the demand grows, the colour bars will grow. And that's how I know what they're demanding. Old Town, only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles, ban other motor traffic. That's not really going to help because we've got the zoo there. We want visitors to come in there to the zoo. What we might do is we might zone this area here, and we might start using some of those options. So we'll just bring that across through there, like that. So for instance, for this area, we're going to ban heavy traffic, so we won't see any trucks or anything go through here. So we've zoned that. Concord District. Robert Muller. What are we going to call it? District? No, Robert Muller District. Doesn't sound right, does it? Any ideas? I'm going to name this after Robert. This neighbourhood. Robert Muller Heights. That's a good idea. There we go. That's done. Now, in Robert Muller Heights, what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, set policies, our city planning. So we're going to do a heavy traffic ban. We're going to encourage biking, so we need to get some parks in there. we're going to do NIMBY, so no noise. We're going to do Old Town, only electric cars. We're not going to do that because we haven't really got much in the way of electric cars at the moment. And that's all we need to do there. Services. So what we're going to do is we're going to have recycling. We're going to do... No, we're not going to free public extra installation. So all this will increase the costs. So we do have an impact. But then they'll end up doing things like less use or less rubbish output and all that sort of stuff. But I think that's enough for that now. So you should find that if we were to have a close look at this over a period of time, we won't see any trucks or all that sort of stuff in here. The only stuff you're seeing here is moving vans, and that would basically be it. Alright, so our demand is growing for both residential and industrial. So just as quick and easy, we'll just get some more residential through there. Well, what to do then? Nothing. Good. And what we'll do is we'll head on over here and we'll continue on and see if we can get some of our industry out here as well. Now, we were going to look before at... still going to be farming out here. So we're going to extend this... Now what we'll do is I'm going to extend out here and just put some standard industry out here so you can see the difference, because all this here at the moment is farming. So what we'll do is we'll bring a chunk out of there. We'll make this very quick and rough and easy. Into there, back there like that, and then the freeform road to there, and then we'll just put a little T section here like that. Okay. So we'll now just zone all that as industrial, and I mean we'll zone all of that as industrial. So we'll just do that and then go so. Nice and quick and easy. Now, we also need to get to the point where we can start expanding and putting office buildings as well as normal commercial, and then heavy and light industrial, all that sort of stuff. So, well, it's actually high tech, I think, but hopefully we'll get that very soon. But this stuff over here, so now if we zone this, that's all our standard our farm zoning. So in here, we're just going to bring this over here and bring it into here. So in fact we'll colour all that in there. Okay, now that's just, well, how do I do that? Alright, so we'll get out of there, go into here, policies. So city planning, we are going to do nothing. There's nothing there. So later on when we do get the ability to do other, we can do industrial space planning, all that sort of stuff. Power usage, no, nothing there we really need to worry about. So that's just going to be standard industrial area. So we need to put some pipe work in. So we'll just rough that in very quickly. That'll give the connection there, which it does. Alright, that's all there. Alright, so we've got Sycamore Park. Have to rename these neighbourhoods as well. What are we going to name these ones? When we do the high tech, we can do a high tech area. I'm going to do that as the Simulation Gaming Society development area. That sort of fits with that. We need to create another zone. Create another zone here. We'll take that off through there. This will be another neighbourhood altogether, and we'll extend that probably down, across, and up. That's all ready to go, and then another one in there. These will probably be adjusted a little bit later on, but that's okay. That we want to bring down to there, so that'll all convert now to there. Now we've got a fire over here. Now, got enough money? We have got enough money. So fire, we need to get a fire station over here. Now, And you can see there's fire engines there. The purple cars going there, or the trucks, that's actually fire engines heading to the fire. They've come from the other fire station. We've got a fire station there already, haven't we? Let's put another one in anyway. We'll put one in over here. Alright, then he can go to the commercial district, and he'll also come over here. He'll have more impact though once we do an industrial area here. Ozymatic says, hey mate, sorry, but I have to go. Mrs. is sick. Mate, that's okay. Go look after your missus. Take care. Thanks for coming in and joining us. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll catch up with you very, very soon, mate. So, yeah, take care. Alright, now I do need to just put some power over there. So what we're going to do, got a little bit of demand for industry still. So if we link all that up, that should fill that up. That should be fine. Alright, so we are growing nicely. Very slowly, but that's okay. It's not a race. We have 6,500 people. Now I think, yeah, we're getting very close to our next milestone. 7,500. More unique buildings. An IT cluster. What's that? An office specialisation that changes the office buildings into high-tech buildings. Is that new? DB still here. DB, is this new? This IT cluster? Or is that just part of the stuff that was there previously? So I know we get this, which we had previously. But the IT cluster, that seems like something new. Anyway. I'm assuming it has to do with zoning or something, but that'll be perfect for the Simulation Gaming Society area. DLC? Okay, it could come from one of the DLCs. Okay, that makes some sense. Oh, there's some achievements. Okay, not going to worry about that. Alright. Fire over here, still not being put out. Got 3 fire engines there and they're still useless. Alright, it's okay. It hasn't extended out, they're still growing, that's okay. What else we got to do? Let's have a look now then at our buildings. Now some of these are very, very expensive. So there's the old zoo you could put in, so it's just a placeable zoo. Nothing like we got with Park Life now. There's a stadium. That will have to go in at some point later on. My son will... IT DLC? Really? Don't remember that. I must have it though. City Arch. A monumental gate that spans over a road increases the tourist capacity of roads by 5%. Right, so that can go in... roadside. And of course it can't... Space already occupied. Oh, come on. It's going to wipe out the building. No, don't want that. Nah, leave that alone. Don't worry about that. Oh, whoops. Where was I? I wasn't there. I was there. So we can put in a transport tower, a large office building specially meant for public transport companies. Requirement for building the space elevator. We're not worried about that at the moment. Oh, here's the tax office. Who are we going to name the tax office after? I can't remember now. Lungs of the city. We could name it after Johnny V. I'm pretty sure Johnny V's a smoker. We could name it after Johnny V, the lungs of the city. Johnny V's lungs of the city. How much is it? 55,000. No, I need more money for the moment. FK Taxes, aka the pig. Well, I've already got Klein Road. You know what? You've convinced me, DB. You've convinced me. Alright, so we'll put the tax office down here. So, FK Taxes. The pig. How's that? So, Farmer Klein taxes the pig, as requested by Delta Bravo. All right. Come on, Farmer Klein, you should know there's no loyalty. Alright, so, what's next? You know what we might do? I might start planning our next park. Let's build this area out. I'm going to build this area out here, and then we're going to put a park up here where Willow Square is. Farmer Boy Dylan. No, we're building after Johnny. Okay, well, what we're going to do, we'll do what I said. We'll do Lungs of the City. Henry, how are you, buddy? Where were we? Lungs of the City. How much is that? That's 55,000 though. No, I'm going to do that one later. I said that I was going to do that later. Alright, I want to just get this section in here, because we've now basically all but finished the zoo. So the idea now will be to, as quickly as we can, whoops, I want straight roads. Come on, read my mind. You should know what I want to do, game. Alright, put that in there. We're going to switch across to there, and then there, and then back to there. So that's all well and good. That's that zone there. We will... Delta Bravo says, Farmer Klein, it's only fitting I'm the cow after all. Well, I'm not going to argue with that. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll put another strip in here. Bring that down. Make it join up there. Now, we will now zone and build a new park area. So, that means this is all going to have to change. So what we'll do, Robert Muller Heights can go to there and across. So there like that. We'll remove this one here. And we'll remove this one here. Alright, now let us see how much we've got in the way of amusement park stuff. So, amusement park. Oh, we need to unlock a whole pile of it yet, so that's okay. Plazas, City Park. There's a fair bit of stuff in the City Park. I guess there's no reason why we can't put an amusement park and a city park next to each other. So let's do that. So, we will... Let's put a bit of a boundary in there. We'll put a road up to there. No worries, Delta. Thanks very much for joining us, mate. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for the tips, even if you did sort of try and bankrupt my entire farming area. That was wonderful of you. I'm not going to be going much longer anyway. I think we'll probably go for another 5 minutes, and then that'll be it. Alright, so that's that section there done. We're now going to zone this section. So we need to make sure we capture the road for the entrances. Do this one roughly there, and then there, because we can tidy that up a little bit later. So that's okay. Done like that. This one here, again, down, down, down. Sounds like a Coles ad, doesn't it? Price is going down. Alright, so now done that. Paint park area. Oh, I don't know why I've done that. I keep forgetting that. I have to paint a separate park area. I do a zoning paint, and then I have to come back and redo it anyway. So again, we'll tidy all this up a little bit later, maybe off camera. I think I have to tidy that up because that's so the entrance for this park here will have to be on this southern side because it has to have access to a road for the entrance. And we'll just tidy that one up as well. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do, we'll do... so how are you, Henry? Nice to see you in here, mate. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Now, we will put in firstly... Alright, what's first? Yeah, quick vote. City Park or Amusement Park? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one's voted. Come on, time delays not that bad. There's 6 of you watching. Someone's got to have an idea. Nightbot? No, he didn't say anything either. Alright, we'll go Amusement Park. Like Spike. Thanks, Farmer. Oops. Like Spike would be good. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to do the Amusement Park. So, we'll go down here. We're going to put the small... Amusement Park Cafe. Why haven't... I thought there was a big gate. There is a big gate. There it is. Okay. So we're going to put the Amusement Park gate in there. So, Mickey Park. Right, we need to rename that. The following buildings have been unlocked. We've got an Amusement Park side gate, souvenir shop, restrooms, a game booth. 2 game booths actually. A carousel, Amusement Park Cafe and Amusement Park Plaza. Okay. Right, so let the fun begin with this. Now we will put an Amusement Park path in. And we'll just initially go straight up the guts. So it'll be like a main street. Okay. So there's Main Street. I don't even know if we can name these paths. I'll look at that. So first thing we're going to put in is, of course, we're going to put in a souvenir shop. Because we've got to make money from these poor saps, customers that come in as soon as they walk in the door. So we put in the restrooms because they're going to need to go to the toilet. And then we should put a cafe in. We'll put a cafe in there. Nice. No, I won't put it that close. We'll put it there like that. Okay. Now, we need to provide some water. So we'll bring some water across through here. And across to there. And then move that back up to there because we're going to need to use that later anyway. That's all well and good. Now, we're going to need some power. We've got a good demand for residential still, so if I zone that residential, we should get some residents coming up through there. So the residents probably won't like being too close to the amusement park. And we're going to have a huge amusement park. Probably going to be way too big, actually. We'll probably end up chopping that off with the road down here. Alright, so we need power. Come on. Get power there. Underground power grid. That'd be great. I haven't got it. So we'll get power into here, and then and we'll go. What we'll do actually, while we're doing that, we'll also do the city park. Park chessboard. No. Park main gate. Let's do the main gate. Alright, so the park, we can now have a side gate, a park plaza, park info booth, park restrooms, and park cafe. Okay, so, park plaza, that's fine. We're going to put a bit of a path in. What we'll do is we'll go straight up. And then we'll split off there. And we'll split off there. And then we'll go all fancy. Turn up there like that. Turn up there like that. There we go. And we'll start populating that one as we go along later. Alright. Electricity is almost there, so we'll do, it is there, so we can just do this. Not quite going to get us there, so what we'll do is just do that for now. That gets electricity to there, so that's all up and running, and then we'll do this one a little bit later. Okay, that's as far as we're going to go tonight. As I said, we're only going to do about an hour tonight. So we've progressed, we've got rid of most of our traffic snarls through the roundabout, although there is a bit of traffic building up through there, through Ducky's neighbourhood. Rob's Canadian Zoo of Bizarreness is almost complete. We just have to pretty it up with a whole pile of trees and some seats and all that sort of stuff. But and we've only got a couple of other things. Well, actually, let's do it now. We can name them later. We need to put in the giraffe enclosure, so let's just do that quickly. Now, this is not going to be attaching to a road, so that can sit in there like so. And we've got the sea life enclosure. Oh dear. Well, that's a bit bigger than what we thought it was going to be. That won't be going in. Got a lion enclosure yet, and we've got a rhino enclosure. We may revisit the giraffes. They have to be moved. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. We'll oh well, no, I'll tie them in. Sorry, I'll tie them in quickly with a path. So we'll just tie them in there with a path. So we'll just do a curved path there. Right, that's in there like that. So that's now set and running. So we've got the giraffes running. So that's all well and good. Looks like we've got a bit of waste problem again. A bit low on storage. That's okay. We'll sort all that out. So thanks very much for joining us. A few little things to sort out when we come back. But I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm enjoying playing it. It is wonderful being able to do this and name our areas after some of the people that come and join us. And we'll do a official naming ceremony of the monkey enclosure of the zoo in the next stream on City Skylines. Until then, this is Duck Sorley at Duck Sorley Gaming. I'd like to thank everyone for coming along. Farmer Ups, Farmer Klein, Henry Grobler, Delta Bravo Productions, Aussie Medic. Who else was there? Sorry. Farmer Boy Dylan popped in. Robert Muller. And I think that was about it. Anyone I forget? No, that should be about it. Alright, thanks very much for joining, and we'll see you again back here very, very soon. And until then, see you later. Bye.